want to give you a chance to really prop up your alma mater right now. UMBC Division I college lacrosse program has storied players, probably just before you got there, several years before you got there, guys like Brendan Mundorf come to thought. Drew Westervelt.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, Drew Westervelt. Exactly. Lives in the shadow a little bit of other schools, right? It lives in the shadow of Hopkins. Can live in the shadow of La Jolla at time, or La Jolla. I'm in San Diego, of Loyola. But at the same time, we've seen UMBC have great seasons, beat Hopkins, beat these teams, like really compete. But I think, and I'm going to be very honest, I think there are a lot of people that either don't recognize UMBC as the program that it is, or may turn their nose to it because it's not, one of those other programs in Baltimore. So tell us a little bit about the program, the culture of the team, that really made it a place that you wanted to be, and make it a place that you're proud of being from or being a part of as a retriever.
Yeah. Well, I going back on those older guys, in the lacrosse offices, there's an Inside Lacrosse frame cover, and it says UMBC MLL Factory. So I don't know if we still have that nickname. We did once. But yeah, the guys like, Pete Polon had a great MLL career. He was at UMBC. Terry Kimmener, Drew Westervelt, Brendan Mundorf. So there was a time where UMBC was a top 10 program, and they were pumping out All-Americans and All-World players and Team USA guys. And it did dip down a little bit, but I mean, there was plenty of guys that still could play. There's another South River guy who graduated 4 years before I got to UMBC, Matt Gregoire. He was an All-American, led the nation in goals his senior year. Another guy, Nate Lunas, played on the Bayhawks for a while. He scored 10 goals against Blaze Reardon against Albany when I was a freshman. So it wasn't a lack of talent. We had guys who could play. It was just we lost a lot of tight games. And, when I was at UMBC, we never had a real winning record. But my sophomore year, we had the number 1 defense in the country statistically. My junior year, we had a top 10 defense statistically. Same with my senior year. And we were doing this with guys who, we didn't have Under Armour All-Americans. We had a hard-nosed, blue-collared guys. And we were playing these top teams and we were hanging in them, and to have a number 1 defense and all the other statistics, like we could play. And even now, Coach Moran's gotten there and he's changed the program so much, and they're on a uphill. Wrong word. They're on a
upward trajectory.
Yeah, upward trajectory, and. I think they were like 4-1 or 5-1 when the season got canceled because of COVID.
Right.
I think they would have ended the season 10-1 and been a top 10 team. And I think they have the chance to do that again this year. And when I was a senior, we had our whole starting defense, get hurt, and we still finished a top 10 defense. And I think that just shows the type of commitment the coaches have to the team. And, mark my words, I think UMBC is going to be a top 10 team for years to come with Coach Moran at the helm.